I'm Gary McGoffin. I practice law here with Durio McGoffin, Stagg, and Ackerman. The Lafayette Public School System is very important to me. My brothers and I are products of the Lafayette Parish School System. My mother and my wife taught in the system. All three of our sons have graduated from Lafayette Public Schools. It's essential to the welfare of our community. My involvement more directly in terms of some of the adult issues that go with public education as opposed to the student issues started back in 2000, 2001 in that area, when the desegregation case for our school system heated up again, and it was found that we were out of compliance with the deseg order, which had been entered decades before. And that was a very personal thing. My wife, when we read that, I think it was May 19th, Saturday morning, when we read that the system was out of compliance, realizing that our three sons were in the school system, she said, "Fine, you're an attorney, do something about it." And what I realized was, being an attorney gives you an interesting toolbox, but not all the tools involve litigation. And in that particular case, litigation was the last thing Lafayette Parish needed. We had the model of East Baton Rouge Parish and what they were going through, saw the money that they were spending, saw the disruption that they had in their school system and in their community, and realized that we were much better off if we could negotiate a conclusion that took care of the issues which our system faced rather than trying to litigate and avoid those issues. And that was a controversial position to take at that time because many in the community wanted to fight. It was very accommodating to the school system in terms of working with us to reach that resolution. And by 2006, we did. I'm very proud of the fact that the Chamber of Commerce got intimately involved with the school system during that period of time, and I got to work with the Chamber in doing that. The Chamber realized that if it didn't step up and see this to a successful conclusion, that everything that it had been doing to create a viable economic environment in which business could succeed would be lost, and Lafayette could go the way of many other places that haven't really effectively dealt with public education, equal opportunity, race relations, and so we got into those things. And I've got to say, from then till now, it's one of the most rewarding things that I've been a part of. If you focus on the students, and if you just think about what's important for the students to succeed, most of the questions get pretty easy. When you get into the adult questions like retirement, or who's in control, or who gets to vote, or who makes the rules, or things of that nature, that's when it gets complicated and messy. So we're not always successful in keeping the focus on the students, but I like where we're going now, and I like having had the opportunity to be involved in it because it's important.